real happiness. त्यसैले त real juice real हो नि.
Proton EMAS 7 intelligence that electrifies. Real जमघट जहाँ रियल पार्टी प्याक त्यहाँ नेपालमै सबैभन्दा रुचाइएको चामल. ज्ञान पाए ज्ञान नै रोज्ने. नयाँ गुड नाइट फ्ल्याश अरु लिक्विड वेपोराइजर भन्दा 2 गुणा बढी प्रभावशाली.
Proud to be associated with Kantipur News.
Good evening, I am April Singh Lama and these are the headlines of the hour. Cabinet appoints officials to both transitional justice commissions. Government reforms governor appointment committee with new members. Finance Minister Podal pledges support to private sector at Kantipur Economic Summit 2025. Government delays governor appointment for months amid political disarray. US President Donald Trump announces a series of deals with Qatar, including a record order of Boeing jets, says peace talks in Ukraine with Ukraine and Russia might be possible tomorrow. And Nepal national cricket team departs for UK tour. Leg spinner Lamichhane declines Can's central contract.
Quality सँगै समयमै डेलिभरीको मामलामा पनि no compromise. Sibam Cement.
KNP Nerolac Healthy Home Paints from Japan.
Stylish Heroes Zoo. Yisco looks my hook.
Asian Paints Ultima Protect Shine. यसमा भएको UV hybrid technology ले घाम, पानी, धुलोबाट दिन्छ वर्षौं वर्ष सुरक्षा. घर रहन्छ सधैँ शाइनदार घर. वर्षौं वर्ष.
कति सुहाको तर कपाल खोल न.
सेतो कपाल लुकाइराको हो के?
खोल न, म भन्छु नि के गर्ने भनेर.
हेयर कलर?
हेयर चाह वाला कलर. एलोभेराको 10 गुणा बढी हेयर चाह. कपाल देखिन्छ सफ्टर र शाइनियर.
ओए होए होए.
What is expert rich cream हेयर चाह वाला कलर.
The journey awaits. The future is now. A harmonious blend of power and precision, comfort and control. The EMAS 7 takes you further with less. The roads may be challenging, but the EMAS 7 is resilient, where nature meets technology, transforming the way we travel. Proton EMAS 7, intelligence that electrifies.
तपाईको छोरीको चोइस गजब बेदाग छ मेरो छोरो. जस्तै मेरो गोदरेज फैब लिक्विड डिटर्जेन्ट.
कपडाको गर्छ गजबको धुलाइ. 1 लिटरको मात्र रु 250. अन्य फलामे छडभन्दा 60% बढी पकड शक्ति. सर्वोत्तम स्टिल.
एभरेस्ट पुग्यो.
So what next?
एभरेस्ट पुग्यो. नेपाल पुग्यो.
Pugyo, this was just one. Dhaulagiri, Annapurna, Makalu, Emmatsavane. There's a lot more in Nepal to test it.
This sounds really scary.
त्यसैले यलो हिम्मत स्क्यान गरेर एक्सप्लोर गरौँ. Mountain Dew picks up courage. Discover गरौँ Nepal's mighty picks up courage. Scan the QR code or log on to mdpicksupcourage.com now.
People say they get discomfort when they have ice cream. They describe sensitivity as this short, sharp sensation when they have something cold or hot. It may not go away on its own. Sensodyne gives you long-lasting protections against sensitivity. They can start eating the food, drinking the drinks that they enjoy. I recommend Sensodyne because it works.
Asian Paints Ultima Protect Shine. यसमा भएको UV hybrid technology ले घाम, पानी, धुलोबाट दिन्छ वर्षौं वर्ष सुरक्षा. घर रहन्छ सधैँ शाइनदार घर. वर्षौं वर्ष. हुलास भए अरु किन खोज्ने?
क्वालिटी सँगै समयमै डेलिभरीको मामलामा पनि नो कम्प्रोमाइज सिबम सिमेन्ट.
Welcome back. The government has appointed office bearers and members to both transitional justice commissions. At a cabinet meeting held today at Singadarbar, Mahesh Thapa was appointed chairperson of the Truth and Reconciliation Commission, while former Chief Secretary Leela Devi Gartola was named chairperson of the Commission of Investigation on Enforced Disappeared Persons. Achyut Prasad Bhandari, Tika Prasad Dhakal, Padam Bahadur Shahi and Kumari Kusalya Ojha were appointed as members of the Truth and Reconciliation Commission. Gopalnath Yogi, Agni Prasad Thapalia, Srijana Pokhrel and Binita Nepali were appointed as members of the Commission of Investigation on Enforced Disappeared Persons. The cabinet has decided that the service facilities for the officials and members of both transitional justice commissions will be equivalent to those of the Human Rights Commission. Additionally, the cabinet meeting at Singadarbar reconstituted the committees responsible for recommending the appointment of the governor. The reconstituted committee includes Finance Minister Bishnu Podel, former Governor Mahaprasad Adhikari, and economist Poshraj Pandey, who are appointed following the resignation of former member Bishnu Podel. Now, Minister for Finance Bishnu Podel stated that the government is actively working to uplift private sector morale and address existing challenges at the Kantipur Economic Summit 2025 organized by the Kantipur Media Group. Minister Podel acknowledged his efforts to address private sector challenges, noting that the outcome of government measures will take time to materialize. They attributed the slow growth in capital expenditure to legal and structural obstacles.
कम्तीमा पनि अनुशासनतर्फ फर्किनुपर्छ, रियलिस्टिक एप्रोचमा हिँड्नुपर्छ. राज्यको दायित्व असीमित छ, तर राज्यसँग स्रोत जहिले पनि सीमित हुन्छ. त्यो सीमित स्रोतबाट असीमित दायित्व कसरी निर्वाह गर्ने भन्दा त्यो सीमित स्रोतले जति जान सक्छ त्यसको सापेक्षतामा राज्यका दायित्वहरू परिभाषित हुँदै जान्छन्.
Speaking at the first session of the program, Dialogue with Large Taxpayers, Expectations and Experiences, industrialists and bankers expressed that both foreign and domestic investors lack confidence in investing in Nepal. They also emphasized the need for more effective utilization of tax revenues and increased capital expenditure.
अब आज राज्यले पनि ट्याक्स पेयरहरूलाई कस्टमरको रूपमा हेर्नुपर्छ भन्ने जस्तो मलाई लाग्छ.
आजभन्दा 20-30 वर्ष अगाडि जति पनि मल्टिनेसनलहरू अथवा कर्पोरेट कल्चर भएका इन्स्टिट्युसनहरू जति यहाँ आए अहिले नआउनुमा त मेजर कुरा त अलिकति पोलिसीमा पनि हो
कि इकोनोमिक बेसलाई ग्रो गर्नु पर्यो कि पर्सेन्टेज अफ इकोनोमी जुन ट्याक्समा जान्छ त्यसलाई पर्सेन्टेज बढाउनु पर्यो.
We contributed about 2 billion Nepali rupees in last 20 years.
In the second session, Searching for Meaning, Not Numbers, FNCCI President Chandra Dhakal and researcher Amrita Sharma noted that while government policies, programs and budgets reflect private sector concerns, implementation remains slow.
वास्तवमा हामीले धेरै पहिलादेखि चाहिँ उठाएको चाहिँ इस्युहरू भन्नाले केही हदसम्म चाहिँ भन्नाले त्यो उसमा चाहिँ समावेश चाहिँ भएको चाहिँ छ.
Former Finance Secretary Rameshwar Khanal and Finance Secretary Ghanshyam Upadhyay emphasized the need to implement the economic reforms recommendations, Commission's report.
मोडालिटी भन्दा पनि निजी क्षेत्रको प्रतिनिधिमूलक संस्थाका अध्यक्षहरू नै त्यहाँ सदस्य हुनुहुन्छ भने यो कुनै एउटा पोइन्टबाट सुधार सुरु हुन्छ र त्यो सुधार सुरुवातको पोइन्टमा छ
सरकारले अहिलेसम्म अब नीति तथा कार्यक्रममा पनि त्यो लागू गर्छ भने वाक्यांश परेको छ. नीति तथा कार्यक्रममा क्षेत्रगत रूपमा कृषि, शिक्षा, स्वास्थ्यमा लेखिएका कतिपय भाषाहरू त्यसैबाट तानिएको चाहिँ बुझिन्छ.
The speaker stressed that the budget should focus on job creation and restoring private sector confidence, highlighting the need for a shift in the approach of the government, political parties and bureaucracy to improve the current economic situation. Now, the coalition government led by the Nepali Congress and CP and UML has yet to appoint a new governor of Nepal Rashtra Bank. Differences between the parties have delayed the decision, while the recommendation committee has faced controversy and resignations. Now, questions are being raised over the influence of political interests in the appointment process. The appointment of the governor of Nepal Rashtra Bank remains unresolved, even after multiple rounds of discussion between Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli and Nepali Congress President Sher Bahadur Deuba. Although the Prime Minister had reportedly agreed to consider a candidate recommended by the Nepali Congress, the process has not moved forward. Two names, Gunakar Bhatta and Bishwa Podal, were proposed at different stages by the Congress leadership. However, neither nomination has led to a formal appointment. Bishwa Podal, a member of the Governor Recommendation Committee, was even asked to resign from his position in anticipation of his appointment. However, the government has not initiated the official process. Political analysts attribute the deadlock to conflicting interests among Prime Minister Oli, Nepali Congress President Deuba, and Foreign Minister Arju Rana.
कतिपय समय र सन्दर्भमा कांग्रेस र एमालेका बीचमा सहमति भइसकेपछि पनि स्वार्थ समूहको स्वार्थ पूरा नहुने भएको कारणले गर्दा यति शक्तिशाली सरकारले गरेका निर्णय पनि पहिलो कुरा निर्णय नै नहुने, निर्णय भए पनि विलम्ब हुने र कहिलेकाहीँ हुँदा निर्णय नै उल्टिने जस्तो दुर्भाग्यपूर्ण परिस्थिति पनि सिर्जना भएको छ। त्यसकारणले यति बलियो सरकार त देश जनताका प्रति उत्तरदायी भएर राज्य सत्ता सञ्चालन नगरेर स्वार्थ समूहको इशारा अनुसार काम गर्नेको कारणले गर्दा यस्ता जटिल र गम्भीर समस्याहरू सिर्जना भएका हुन्।
The delay has also weakened the effectiveness of the recommendation committee, which has not been able to function properly due to political interference. According to existing legal provisions, a new governor should have been appointed at least 1 month before the incumbent's term ended. With more than a month having passed since the position became vacant on April 6, the government's inaction constitutes a breach of legal obligations and has raised concerns over governance and institutional integrity.
करिब 2 महिना हुनलाई छ एउटा बैठक पनि राख्न नसक्ने अर्थमन्त्री भनेपछि उनलाई देशको अर्थतन्त्रको नेतृत्व गर्ने अर्थमन्त्री भन्ने कि उहाँको आफ्नो पार्टीको अघि हामीले भनेको एउटा व्यक्तिप्रति वफादार कर्मचारी भन्ने प्रश्न यहाँ हो है। अर्थमन्त्रीको नालायकीपन र उहाँको त्यो असक्षमता र उहाँ राज्यप्रति मन्त्री भइसकेपछि राज्यप्रति उत्तरदायी भन्दा पनि आफ्नो पार्टीको नेताप्रति उत्तरदायी भएर नै यो भएको। त्यसले गर्दा एउटा पनि बैठक राख्न नसक्नु भनेको कि त उहाँले मैले सक्दिनँ भनेर हात उठाउनु पर्यो।
कसै न कसैको स्वार्थमा त यो भइराखेको छ। यत्रो खेल, यत्रो समय लाग्नु, यो परिस्थितिलाई यसरी गिजोल्नु र आफूले भनेको मान्छेलाई ठीक हुने खालका नीति नियम निर्देशिका यदि छैनन् भने त्यसलाई फेरबदल गर्नु, सिफारिस समितिका सदस्यहरूमा फेरबदल गर्नु, यो सबैले त कसै न कसैले खेलिराखेको छ भन्ने कुरा त पुष्टि भयो नि।
Analysts say that the failure to appoint a new governor, particularly as the national budget announcement nears, sends a negative signal about the government's commitment to economic management. The issue has drawn attention both in Parliament and among the public, as questions mount over the politicization of a constitutionally independent financial institution. It is time for our segment, Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion.
Public Pulse, brought to you by Global College of Management, the first choice for +2 management. Baneshwar, Kathmandu. Global School of Science, an exclusive center of +2 science. Baneshwar, Kathmandu.
But before that, let's take a look at yesterday's poll. Yesterday, we had asked you, what should be done to end the situation where children are deprived of education because of lack of birth certificate? 31% voted for A, legal facilitation, 11% voted for B, initiatives by public representatives, and 58% voted for C, should be allowed to study. Now here's today's question. Why has the position of governor at Nepal Rashtra Bank remained vacant for over 6 weeks? Your options are A, Prime Minister's maneuvering, B, ploys within Nepali Congress, C, inaction of the recommendation committee, or D, prefer not to comment. The voting is on. Visit www.kantipurtv.com or www.ekantipur.com to share your opinion with us. It is time now for a short break. We have more news coming up.
क्वालिटी सँगै समयमै डेलिभरीको मामलामा पनि नो कम्प्रोमाइज शिवम सिमेन्ट।
K&P Nerolac Healthy Home Paints from Japan.
मेरो शहर यस्तो हुन्छ, मेरो घर यस्तो हुन्छ, अनि त्यो घरको बिहान यस्तो हुन्छ। यस्तै परिकल्पनालाई सम्भव तुल्याउन शिवम हाउसिङ प्रस्तुत गर्दछ हरिहर कोलोनी सामुदायिक आवास परियोजना।
हाम्रो टिकटक एकाउन्टलाई फ्यामिली पेयरिङद्वारा जोडेर सहजै ढुक्क हुन सक्छु कि टिकटकमा मेरा छोराछोरीहरूले हेर्ने कुरा सुरक्षित र उमेर सुहाउँदो छ, ठ्याक्कै हाम्रो फ्यामिली मुभी नाइट जस्तै। टिकटक फ्यामिली पेयरिङ।
K&P Nerolac Healthy Home Paints from Japan.
मेरो छाला फुस्रो लागिरहेछ कि मैले साबुनले अनुहार धुने हो र? नेभर एभर, किनकि यसले मेरो छालालाई सुक्खा बनाउँछ। मेरो उपाय हो जोय पपाया फेस वास, जसमा छ मेवाको सत्गुण, जसले मेरो छालाको राम्रो हेरचाह गर्नुको साथै दाग र कालोपन हटाउँछ। जोय पपाया फेस वास, दाग रहित छाला र कोमल सफाइको लागि जोय, ब्युटिफुल बाई नेचर।
हुलास भए अरू किन खोज्ने?
क्वालिटी सँगै समयमै डेलिभरीको मामलामा पनि नो कम्प्रोमाइज शिवम सिमेन्ट।
Welcome back. Mountain Dew has launched a cultural and adventure-driven campaign named Peaks of Courage in Nepal. The campaign aims to celebrate Nepal's mountaineering legacy beyond Mount Everest, supported by Nepal Tourism Board and promoted in partnership with the Discovery Channel. The initiative focuses on Nepal's lesser-known but equally challenging peaks. The campaign seeks to inspire a new generation of climbers while fostering national pride in Nepal's rich adventure heritage. Through immersive storytelling, digital engagement, and a campaign film set in the Himalayas, Peaks of Courage highlights the untold stories of climbers and Sherpas who have conquered Nepal's remote summits. The campaign introduces an interactive platform providing climbers with detailed information on peaks, including routes, real-time conditions, and local insights. QR codes and product packaging connect users directly to this resource. Peaks of Courage is positioned to drive sustainable adventure tourism, generate year-round economic impact, and reposition Nepal globally as a destination defined by resilience, discovery, and unexplored heights. Now, in our Public Voice segment, we have asked in different provinces what should be the reason behind the increasing arrears in government offices every year. Let's take a look at what they had to say.
काम हुँदै गर्दाखेरि उहाँहरूले पैसा फरफरा गरेर लगिसकेको हुन्छ, डकुमेन्टहरू नबुझाइदिएको कारणले गर्दा र त्यसले गर्दा पनि बढ्नु सम्भावना पुगेको हुन्छ।
जिम्मेवारी पुरा नगर्नेहरूलाई दण्ड, सजाय, जरिवानाको व्यवस्था नहुनु,
कामलाई चाहिँ नि टालटुले अथवा चाहिँ बिल भरपाई मिलाउनु पनि एउटा चाहिँ मूल कारण हो।
सरकारी कार्यालयहरूमा बेरोजगारी बढ्नको कारण चाहिँ एउटै कारण हो, कानुन फितल हुनु र सिस्टम नहुनु। सरकारी कर्मचारीले समयमा बिल खर्च नगर्नु,
सानो कागजातको अभावमा पनि बेरोजगारी पेन्डिङमा भएर बस्दो रहेछ।
कुन कुन शीर्षकमा के खर्च भयो भनेर त्यसको प्रमाणीकरण देखाउन नसक्नु,
कागजातहरू चुस्त दुरुस्त नहुनु, कमी कमजोरी हुनु,
योजना मुताबिकको काम चाहिँ समयमा गर्न नसक्नु,
प्राविधिक इस्टिमेट अर्कोतिर हुन्छ अनि काम गरेर अर्कोतिर हुन्छ कि ठ्याक्कै त्यहाँ मेल नभएको हुनाले बेरोजगार हुन्छ।
समयमा काम नहुनु र लापरवाही ढङ्गले काम गर्नुले चाहिँ
short break.
क्वालिटी सँगै समयमै डेलिभरीको मामलामा पनि नो कम्प्रोमाइज शिवम सिमेन्ट
KNP Nerolac Healthy Home Paints from Japan.
म्याङ्गो अनार र मिक्स्ड फ्रुटको साथै अब दुई नयाँ स्वादमा लिची र गुआवा पनि तपाईको फेभरेट रियल अब नयाँ ट्रेन्डी पेट बोतलमा
from Japan.
टिकटक एकाउन्टलाई फ्यामिली पेयरिङद्वारा जोडेर सहज ढुक्क हुन सक्छु कि टिकटकमा मेरा छोराछोरीहरूले हेर्ने कुरा सुरक्षित र उमेर सुहाउँदो छ। टिकटक फ्यामिली पेयरिङ।
हुलास भए अरू किन खोज्ने?
क्वालिटी सँगै समयमै डेलिभरीको मामलामा पनि नो कम्प्रोमाइज शिवम सिमेन्ट।
स्पोर्ट्स न्यूज brought to you by हुलासको सम्पूर्ण जस्ता पातामा मोटाइसँगै तौल पनि प्रष्ट छापिएको हुन्छ। हुलास भए अरू किन खोज्ने? Can't wait, won't wait. Sunfished Dark Fantasy. सर्वोत्तम सिमेन्ट, सर्वोत्तम मजबुती। Mountain Dew, डरको अगाडि जित्छ। जगदम्बा सिमेन्ट, मेरो देश मेरो जगदम्बा सिमेन्ट।
Welcome back. The Nepali national cricket team has been formally bid farewell ahead of its participation in the ICC World Cup Cricket League 2 Triangular Series in Scotland. The Nepali national cricket team was formally bid farewell today at a program held at the Cricket Association Nepal headquarters in Mulpani. Rohit Podal was absent due to exams, while head coach Stuart Law has already departed for the UK. The team is scheduled to leave for the UK this evening. Prior to the ICC Cricket World Cup League 2 Triangular Series against Scotland and the Netherlands, Nepal will play one practice match each against four prominent English clubs, including the MCC, from May 16 to 26. This will be followed by two matches against Scotland A on 29 May and 31st of May. Currently, Nepal sits second from the bottom in the League 2 standings with 6 points from 12 matches, including 2 wins. Nepali cricket team's leg spinner Sandeep Lamichhane has announced via social media today that he will not sign the central contract with the Nepal Cricket Association (CAN). Sandeep Lamichhane, acknowledging CAN's support in developing his skills, clarified that his decision not to sign the central contract will not diminish his passion for cricket. He emphasized that the decision made after careful consideration is aimed at personal and professional growth. CAN spokesperson Chumbi Lama stated that the association has not yet received official confirmation of this decision and will release a statement after further discussions. Sandeep has played 58 one-day internationals and 58 T20Is for Nepal, taking 121 wickets in ODIs and 108 wickets in T20Is. At just 21, he was given the opportunity to captain the Nepali team. His record of taking 6 wickets for 11 runs remains the best individual performance for Nepal. He has also played domestic cricket for Bagmati and captained Biratnagar in the Nepal Premier League. Now, before wrapping up, let's take a look into the top stories once again. Cabinet appoints officials to both transitional justice commissions. Government reforms Governor Appointment Committee with new members. Finance Minister Podal pledges support to private sector at Kantipur Economic Summit 2025. Government delays governor appointment for months amid political disarray. US President Donald Trump announces a series of deals with Qatar, including a record order of Boeing jets. Says peace talks in Turkey with Ukraine and Russia might be possible tomorrow. And Nepal national cricket team departs for UK tour. Leg spinner Lamichhane declines CAN's central contract. That is all for the moment. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.